Hello and welcome to another episode of Aitch Plays The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Hello again, and how are you? Last time we defeated, well partially defeated, the wizard Aghanim. But before we could totally kick his ass, he transported us into this new land called the Dark World. It is a parallel world to the Light World. And what we have to do this episode is go for an explore. Now, before I get started, this episode is going to be slightly enemy BIOS top heavy because we're about to meet a hell of a lot of new sort of like overworld, dark world enemies. So prepare for all the information on these. Also, because we're going to see so many, I have a list of the names next to me because I forget them. And the list of the enemies in the dark world are slightly more obscure than the ones in the light world. They're not quite as descriptive. Some of them are, some of them are not. So let's get this piece of heart. You found a piece of heart. Your heart level increased, so sweet. That is handy. Because the enemies in the dark world do an awful lot more damage to the enemies in the light world, as you may have guessed. They really do a lot of damage as well. Some of them do 3 hearts of damage if they hit you. Which can knock me out in just over 3 hits. But we shan't worry about that. If I die, I die. I'll try not to die. So what I just killed there are moblins, a staple enemy in the Zelda series. Been in many a Zelda game, if not all of them. No, they've not been in all of them, but they've been in a lot of them. Not sort of like the grunts of this world. They take place. They replace this sort of like sword soldiers in the light world. One swipe to kill them. They throw spears at you, but you can deflect them with your shield. Nothing much to worry about. Now, where is that Snapdragon gone? Because I don't really want to introduce those just yet. Ah, there he is. This is the Snapdragon. He is quite fast and he wobbles around. He does quite a lot of damage if he hits you. I believe he does 3 hearts of damage, so you really want to avoid that. Because if you get sort of like mobbed by them, you can die incredibly quickly. Ooh, and a new enemy. I'm just going to give it a little time for you to read the text that's probably just sat there right now. Trololololol, ignore me, I'm doing nothing. Da 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 da. And this is a Stal. It is sort of similar to the Armos in the Light World, except they're a lot weaker as far as they only take 1 hit to kill. But they're the enemies that they won't move unless you come into contact with them, and then they'll sort of activate and then chase you around. They can also, as you just saw, hide in grass, unlike the Armos. But again, I don't think they do much damage to you. Probably 1 heart of damage if they come into contact with you, I'd imagine. And then over here we have what I called the Cyclops brutes. But that's not their real names. They're called Hinox. An obscure name, it probably has some weird Japanese reference, I do not know. But that's what they're called. And now they've disappeared because I've gone out of frame. Excellent, I wanted to kill them. I'll have to go back here and try and kill them again. Brilliant. So you need to die now, please. Oh, they do take quite a lot of damage. I don't want to get hit by your bombs, I want my beamy beams. Until you hit them, they'll pretty much ignore you though. Until you start actually attacking them, they sort of like neutral, and that's what I wanted to show. They drop a bomb when you defeat them. So if you're low on bombs, you can come back here and try and kill them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a fairy in this tree. Excellent. I want you because I have a gap. No. Ah, there we go. You caught a fairy. Keep it in a bottle. Yes. So I should be full again. Sweet. The reason why I did that is because no doubt I am going to die. Bees! It's a bee. It's a bee. No. Die, bee! I don't want to take damage from you because you're really annoying. I just kind of want to find out. Wow! The Hinox, when they hit you, do 3 hearts of damage. Ouch. That is not good. But never mind. Let's get out of here while we still can. So that's the Moblin, the Stalfos, the Snapdragon, and the Hinox done in one area. We're not even left the area that we got teleported into, which is unfortunate. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go head towards where the Zorro Lake was in the Light World, because there is something that we can get up there. Can you give me a heart, please, or something, dude? Yes, do as you're told. Everyone do as you're told. Boop. Yes, so that's where I'm heading up to, because there's something we can get up here. This is a new enemy. We could have seen in the first area, actually. Oh, crap, they do 3 hearts of damage as well. Oh, no, 2 hearts of damage. They're called Roper, or as I like to call them when I was little, a Banana Head, because I reckon that's what they were called. Banana Head, Cyclops Brute, Skull Rock. You can't see where this is going. Very descriptive names that I gave them as a child. Come on, Banana Heads. I wish to kill you. Again, these aren't that difficult, but if you get a lot of them in one area, they can kill you incredibly quickly. Right here, we have a store. Yes, so you can get a shield, some bombs, some red potion, which will replenish your heart gauge. But we don't want any of that. We want to go up here. Now, in the Dark World, there's a limited area that we can get to at the moment. Let's bring up the map. So, if you can see where we came down off the pyramid, and where the one is flashing for the first Dark World dungeon. If you imagine a triangle going from the top right hand corner and the bottom left hand corner, bottom right hand corner and top right hand corner, heading toward the pyramid and meeting at the pyramid, that is kind of where we can go at the moment. We can't get anywhere onto the other side of the map to the west. We can sort of float around the southerly eastern part, but we can't get to where the what was it called, the swamp was, or anywhere like that, or where our starter house would be. We're kind of limited to what we can get to at the moment until we've done the first dungeon in the Dark World. We're about to see a new enemy there. Let's wait for him to fire stuff so I can explain to him. Now this, keep away from me, is a coup, or a Cyclops fish. They're the Zorro equivalent in this game, damn it. They're quite weak. I believe they only do half a heart damage, regardless of whether they touch you or they hit you with their fire. So I believe they're pretty much identical to the Zorros, but I'm not sure whether they jump out of water, actually. They could do, I suppose. I'm not certain about that. These enemies down here are the Octorok versions in the Dark World. They are called Slaroks. Very similar name, very similar enemies. They do, again, I believe these are pretty much identical to the Light World versions. I don't think there's any difference. So there you go. They're just sort of a slightly different colour. Boop. There we go. Aliyut. And I believe for the moment that's all the enemies I have to explain. So many done already, so many done. So let's throw this in here. This is what I've come with, BFL, to disturb Mr. Fishy Fish. Come on, dude. Hello! Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. Sure! Give me whatever you've got. This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeat nearby enemies. What's your magic meter, though? So yes, we now have a second medallion. Sweet! Quake and Ether. Ether freezes them. Quake defeats ground-based enemies. So let's give it a go, shall we? Wow, that uses a lot of magic. Oh! It turns him into a slime. Bizarre. Come on, die. I did not know that. That is new. Anyway, that's what that does. Either defeats or transforms them into a slime, which then become obviously easy to kill. So, I believe that's all the enemies in this particular area done. So the only other option that we actually have at the moment is just to head down to a couple of caves that I can show you. Which I need to be up here to do. In Lake Hylia. Or the Dark World version of Lake Hylia. I'm not sure what it's called. The Lake of Ill Omen or something? Or was that what we saw earlier? Who knows? Let's jump down here. We can still teleport through these whirlpools. Come on, dude. Come on. No, why is it so difficult? There we go. God, it's so difficult. So now we're to the sort of Lake Hylia. No enemies galore. Run away. Oh, God, run away from all the enemies. You die. So that there, if I remember the name, was a Zero. A mushroom A flying mushroom that drops bombs. Now, there's two different versions of that. There's like a blue, purpley, like a blue one with purple dots. They just fly around and sort of tackle you to do damage. The green ones fly around and drop seed bombs, which is not good. Was there another type of enemy? Yes, there is. I knew there was. That is called a picket. I don't know why. I always imagine those kind of look like pumpkins for some reason. I don't really know why. These are tricky. These are tricky because they can steal your items. So I'm not getting too close to it because I don't want to lose my shield. Because he can steal your shield. He can steal, I believe, any disposable items that you have. So that includes arrows, your bombs, your shield. He may be able to take things out of... No, I don't think you can take things out of your magic jars, actually, yeah. But he can steal your shield, which is a bastard if he does. So you don't want to get close to him. You can retrieve stuff that he will swallow, but if he swallows a second item off you, your first item will be lost forever. So you'd have to go and buy a new shield, and then go back to the mysterious pond to turn it into a fireproof shield. Which is annoying, I know. Yes. That's the blue versions of the Zero. The flying mushrooms. So they kind of just come towards you. Not such a big deal. Can't remember how much damage they do to you. Oh, they will sort of like dodge as well. But they're not very good at dodging. Ah! Dodging my beam attacks. So again, if you remember in the light world, there was a cave down here. Same as there is here. Which is nice. We are going to take damage for doing this. But we can move over here and get an incredibly obvious hint, perhaps. Harry, did you know that if you destroy frozen enemies with the hammer, you will often get magic decanter? Right, okay, we haven't got the hammer just yet. Maybe I'm ahead of myself. Who knows? But that's a tip for when we do get this mysterious hammer. In here, kind of redundant going in here just yet, because I've got full health, which indicates what's in here. A fairy. Or a great fairy, which will replenish your health. Excellent. And then, if we go in here, we'll get a little dude that we can talk to. Yo, man. How are you, dude? A hand. Now, if you remember, the golden power will turn you to reflect what was in your heart and mind. So this guy's a hand. So what might he be? Hey, I'll tell you a profitable story if you pay me 20 rupees. How about it? Pay rupees. Heh, thank you. To tell you the truth, I used to be a thief in the light world. Five-finger discount, anyone? Some of my fellow thieves went into hiding because they were afraid of being caught. One of them was a master locksmith. I don't know what voice I've gone into, but now he's hiding the fact that he was a thief by pretending to be a strange middle-aged man. Ha ha ha. You remember the middle-aged man next to the desert, in between the desert and the swamp? That's who he's talking about. So again, another little hint that that guy might have some use later in the game, or not in the too distant future. Ding. So all we have to do now is head back to where we were. Ah! Almost, Christ. Oh, all the enemies. All the enemies. Right, so in the light world, you could carry on, go along here, and get to the swamp. We can't do that here, so we have to jump down into what is Lake Hylia, but not really, because it's horrible and green stuff. Go away! Stupid. There we go. Yes, you die. So this is actually I can't remember which dungeon this is. This might be the 7th dungeon. I don't know. We can't get into it yet. But it's a dungeon nonetheless. There is a reason for me coming up here, if I can find out where it is. Ah, hello. No, don't hurt me. God damn it. We can still use the magical mirror and teleport between the light world and the dark world, but we only can go from the dark world to the light world, obviously. And then you found a piece of heart. We can travel back into the dark world using the portal that it leaves. Brilliant. Excellent. Again, we can't actually get out of here to get to a new area. We only can go... Ah! Bastard. We only can go up here. So let's go up here, shall we? And sort of start heading to the area where the first dungeon is in the dark world. Ah, new enemy. Let me see whether I remember what these are called. I believe they're called Tarasu. They're meant to be like a Taurus. I'm not entirely sure what the It's like a staff. It doesn't look sharp at all. But yeah, the Tarasu. They're sort of like Tauruses. They're the sort of sword knights equivalent kind of thing. Slightly more threatening than the moblins that you'll see, but not as damaging as some of the other more bizarre enemies that we've already seen. So not too much of an issue. Oh, another. That's in the exact same location as the Light World, a great fairy place. If I go over here, I'll just show you what would have happened if we'd gone south out of the pyramid. We would have got here. But as you'll also see... Ah, don't hit me! Don't hit me! Oh, anyway. Screw you. We can't get down here just yet. No way, no how. Now I have to make a decision. Do I head towards the dungeon and start doing the dungeon? Or do I go back to the Light World? Because there is one thing I can do in the Light World. Tell you what I'll do. I'll go and show you the dungeon entrance, the first dungeon entrance, which I'm going in a different direction. And just before the video will end, I'll cut to the Light World and just show you. I know there's one thing I can do. Because the Light World has changed slightly. More enemies. Some enemies aren't there. Some people aren't there. Some people are there. So there are some differences. So now we are up at the... I can't remember what this place is called. It will have a name. I can't remember what the name is. But we get this place here. I'm just trying to think. There is a cave down here, but I don't remember whether there's anything even remotely interesting in it. Hey, new enemy. A Kayun. It's like the Dark World Crow. Takes more damage, does more damage, but other than that, exactly the same as the Crow. Exactly the same. They might be faster. Yeah, I think they're a bit faster. But, again, still nothing really to worry about. 2 swipes and they'll die. So what is in here? Anything interesting? I can't remember. I really can't remember. Eat bird. Oh, here we go. Hey, I'll tell you a profitable story if you pay me 20 rupees. Go on then. Haha, thank you. They say there is a tiny circle of rocks in the lake at the source of the river. I don't know what will happen, but it might be fun to throw something into it. So he's already telling us what we've just done. We need to go and get the medallion, the quick medallion. So that was somewhat pointless. But still, now we know what was there. So let's go and find this dungeon, shall we? Ah, don't hit me. Damn! Wow, did he do 3 hearts of damage to me? I think he did. Yowza! Someone drop hearts for me. Excellent, doing as you're told again. Bollocks! Excellent! Okay, so what we have to do is have to head down... Oh, I've gone in completely the wrong way. How silly of me. I want to go in here. There's not actually much in here, but it's where Simon's house would be. And we find a piece of broccoli for some reason. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you are too late. It will only obey the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of the greed for the golden power. And look what happened to me. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I am stuck in this bizarre shape. What a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. Now, except for the opening cut screen that you get for this game, I'm not sure anyone has actually mentioned the Triforce just yet. To my recollection, might be completely wrong about this, and please do put a comment if I am wrong, but I don't think anyone's actually mentioned the Triforce just yet in this game, and I believe that's the first guy to do it. In here, you just have hearts, which actually I need to get my beams back, and we can carry on. But yeah, I don't recall anyone actually mentioning the golden power as a Triforce up till that point. Again, might be wrong. Please do correct me if you know otherwise. But for the moment, let's head up here. Follow the big fat ass arrows. I wonder whether there's any point in teleporting. No, I don't think there is. That just looks a bit suspect to me. That blue tile in the middle of the floor. It looks like I should teleport to a new world. But I actually don't think there's any point. I don't remember them being any point to do that anyway. So let's kill the banana monsters, whatever they're called, ropers, and go this way, because this is the way we have to go. Down here, and eventually we'll pick up a little friend. Where is he? He's up here. Is he up here? No, where is he? I know he's around here somewhere. Come on. You'll start following me in a second. I know you will. You mischievous little bastard. Where is he? Ah, there he is. I'm Kiki, the monkey Kiki. I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? I certainly can. There you go, good sir, monkey guy. Kiki, good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Okay, so you're wondering what all this shit is about. All will become made apparent in about 6 seconds. 1, 2. Oh no, he disappears if you get hit. I forgot about that. Bastard. Is that going to cost me 10 more rupees? I hope it doesn't. Okay, it's going to be a bit longer than 6 seconds. Let's go back in here and see where we can get our friend back. Ah, god damn it. Stupid little dude. Running away at the first sign of trouble. You wimp. But anyway, we are where we want to be. Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you, Kiki. What will you do? Sure, I got plenty of money. There you go. Not sure why rupees would be any use to a little blue monkey, but never mind. Do your thing. Excellent. Pardon me. Yes, so this is the entrance to the first dungeon. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut away to the place that I know I can do things in the light world. So I will be back in but a moment. And here we are. We are back up at the carpenter's place. The woodcutters, whatever you wish to call them. God damn it, another bee. But they have disappeared, and where might they have gone? Who knows? Are they actually in here? I don't remember. No, they're not. They've just disappeared. On the way here, I met many more enemies. I might actually leave that in. I might speed it up just so you can see that the light world is now quite a lot more dangerous. A lot more higher level enemies running around. Generally speaking, more of them. So that's a bit interesting. Something to take note just when you're walking around the light world. It is now slightly more tricky. But let's do this. Ooh, now we can go down the hollow tree. And we fall in here. Now, I actually don't remember what's in here, which is unfortunate. I just know I can get down here, and I knew I could do it. Ah, you piece of heart, excellent. You found a piece of heart. And that's it. That's all I wanted to show. There are many more things you can actually do in the light world now, but I'm struggling now from my memory, but I don't think I can do it until I can travel further in the dark world, get past the obstacles which are stopping us at the moment. Ah! Go away, dude. Okay, so for now I'm going to say bye even, and I'm also going to say thank you for watching. So I shall see you again in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Goodbye. Bye-bye.